lovies. Hey, I'm getting Facebook ready. This is what I'm doing. How are you? Analyze, analyze your, why is it so hard? Analyze your character. Bam. Oh, I put the wrong thing. All right, done. Well, hello. Ciao, lovelies. How are ya? I know I'm inside. It's weird. Okay, so I am on Facebook and I am, oh, hello. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Zoom. So if you want to get on here and talk to me, like face to face talk to me, then make sure to get on there and we can chat. All right, let's see if I can get this where I'm kind of looking in the same direction, maybe. Trying a new setup, so we'll see how this works. All right, this is what we're doing. All right, so today we are looking at balancing your character. We are going to, oh, hello, that's a little close. Better. Yeah, you can see me now. All right, so today is analyzing your character, and we are going to look at some stuff that you may not want to. It's not going to be fun necessarily, and well, it's something that needs to be done. Let me just say that. So let me get over here and tell me how your weekend was before we do anything real. Let me know, how was your weekend? How was that? Did you guys have a good one? Did you go to events? What's up? What up? I'm gonna try and find some of this info. Interesting. I've never used Zoom before on my phone and it's so weird. I feel like it's lagging. So will you guys let me know if it's lagging, because that's not good. All right. Facebook. All right. Oh, that's fun. You got to go to the lake. Good deal. Good deal. The lake's always fun. I haven't been in water in forever. Although, as we all know, I am looking for a lake house. And that is very, very real. It is very, very real. Oh, look, my son bought me a microphone. Isn't it fun? Look, it's all fuzzy. I love, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. My fault. All right, come on with it. All right, well, what I'm gonna do is minimize a whole bunch of stuff and then we'll get started. Oh, nice, the movies. What movies did you go see? Elvis. Nice. My mom and her friends went to go see Elvis. I thought that was the funniest thing. She's 80 and all her friends are super close in age to her, so it's like the Golden Girls every week, and they all pick a new place to go, and it's so cute. I'm so glad she has friends she can. Oh, hello. Well, that's fun. There we are. Oh, I can. Okay, I'm not distracted. I promise. All right, let me get my notes up. I did a bunch of work. I am sending messages out to all the new members in the Sex, Music, and Plants group to share the word and let everyone chat with me, and kind of the same thing I did with all of you guys. I just really like to know what people want to hear. It helps me out. All right. So this analyze your characters thing. There's a few reasons. There's benefits. There's like all sorts of good yummy stuff. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over that. Yeah. And it's one of these things where you're gonna be able to sit down and determine your flaws, strengths, weaknesses, um, all sorts of things. I don't know. Very, very slow. Why are you so slow? Come on. There we are. All right. Oh, I'm going to see if I can share screens. I think that's fun. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at your strengths and your weaknesses and see where you need to improve. And it could be very small. It could be just a little bitty thing that needs to be done. We don't know until we start looking. We don't know until you actually start fessing up to some of this stuff. That's probably the first step. Just acknowledging it. That's it. And then what this is going to do essentially is this is going to help you grow and expand, and it's going to help you learn a little bit more about yourself and get a little bit more clear on the things that you need to focus on. Because a lot of the stuff that we do is really considered busy work. And we all know we can fill our days with absolute crap and not get a thing done that is actually helping us get to our goals. So once we start figuring out and getting an action plan and morning rituals and getting things in place, then we're going to actually be able to sit down with it, look at it, analyze it, make these lists, get the homework done, and actually put our brain into it so we can go back to it later if we need to. The homework for this, speaking of, oh yeah, you're excited about homework. Type homework down below. Oh, hang on, let me let you get on. Oh snap, I poked the wrong one. But exit, minimize. Oh hey, I'm back. Oh, this is, I don't know how those things work. It's so weird. It's so weird. I feel like I need to drop one of these. This is first time playing with this guy, so better, I guess. I'm still looking up and down. Still look crazy, but I'm kind of used to it. All right, let's see what we got down here. I'm gonna play with a couple buttons real fast. I can choose a background. So, homework. Yeah, I know. Nobody's really excited about homework, but it's all right. It's all right. Oh, I can't do it back. This laptop is like 17 years old, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole bunch. So what we're going to do is the homework for you is going to be, what do you want your legacy to be? So what we're going to do, what I'm going to have you do, is write your eulogy. Now, what kind of legacy are you leaving behind you? When your eulogy is written, what do you want it to say? What does it need to say? What do you need to do to get to where you want it to be, what you want it to be? It's not that difficult. If you want to be known as someone that was thoughtful, hey, be thoughtful. If you want to know what people think, if they think you are, ask them. No shame. Tag me when you do it. Say, hey, what are your first 3 words when you think of me? That is the scariest thing to do on social media, but sometimes you just gotta do it. So write your eulogy, post it in the group. Real talk. I'm gonna get a drink. All right. So your homework is quite literally write your eulogy. Do it. It's gonna help you do a few things. Come on. Come on, computer. It's going to help you revisit your morals and your ethics. It's going to help you determine what qualities you want to bring in to the rest of your life, what ones you're going to leave behind. Let's start questioning stuff. Let's start asking the 5 whys. Let's start seeing if these things are actually all that important to you, because guess what? They may not be. And if that's the case, not a bad thing. But same token, we stop. You're all the clicking. The clicking is the laptop. All right. Oh. Steve, this is what happens when I try to use technology when I do stuff. I'll get better, I promise. Appreciate you slightly mocking me, not completely mocking me. Appreciate that. All right. Not only is this going to help you revisit your morals and your ethics and make you look at and determine what you're bringing into the rest of your life, it's also going to make you think about what's near and dear. What's top priority? What really is up there? What are some things that you may have held on to that you don't need to anymore? You'll hear me say the reason that you start something is, quite frankly, never the reason that you keep doing it. 10 years ago, it may need to have been what you did to protect yourself at that time. That doesn't mean that's what's happening today. So, let's figure out what's near and dear. Are you doing things just to do things? Are you doing things because you can? Well, what's up? Why are you doing them? Is there a good reason? Let's figure that out. All right. While you're doing this, it is very, very possible that you are going to end up discovering things about yourself that you may not like. That's all right. We all have them. No shame in the game. We all have them. The only thing that's going to make you different from anybody else is the fact that you are able to walk away from them. No shame. You know what you're doing, and it's real. Because we all have flaws. It's how we deal with them that changes. So my suggestion is once you figure out what these are, don't bash yourself for it. You're human. I've lied. I've cheated. Not in a relationship, but I've cheated in other ways. I've stolen money. I stole money from my mom. Not proud of that one. Put it in the back spot. I made that decision quite a long time ago, but it didn't happen. Lied, cheated, stole money. What else? What a bad thing. I've done a lot. I've done a lot. I grew up in a third world country on a street in like in between middle class and ghetto. So we were right there with all the gangs. I mean, I know green eyes, brown hair. I get it. Third world country. That is my house. So if I don't look afraid of much, there's good reason for that. Yeah. Let's see if I can screen share so you guys can see the exercise. Yeah, let's figure out how to do it. Screen share. How do I do that? How do I do that? YouTube? No, I don't want to do that. Whiteboards. Who can start sharing? I don't want to share whiteboards. Oh, share screen. There it is. This is awesome. Okay, let's do that. Now what? This is fantastic. Okay, well now, whoa, it worked. All right, watch this. Oh, there it is. Well, wasn't that awesome? I know you can't see it on the live, but I can see it on the Zoom, which is underneath you. Oh my god, I'm so excited right now. All right, so with analyzing your character, it says to help you guys learn about your strengths and weaknesses and determine what flaws may need to be improved. It works because it is the first step, like I said. It is the first step to loving yourselves. The second step is learning how to grow and expand your character. Here we go. So here is the fun part. It's going to look a little bit like this. Right there. Now, if I know you can't see this, so what you want to do when you analyze your character is you want to write down the pro and the con. So in my example that we are looking at on Zoom, we are looking at thoughtfulness and thoughtlessness. Every thoughtful act nurtures a relationship. Thoughtless acts can kill and be deadly to a relationship. I know that makes sense, but you want to be thoughtful. And if you feel like on occasion you're thoughtful, well, that's okay. Now you know. Now you can pay attention to other people's needs, things outside of yourself. Because if you're so busy focusing on you and what you need and what's important and all these things, then you're not focusing on anybody else. And one of the best things you can do for yourself is to focus on others and give to others. When you are so wrapped up in your own head, go help somebody else. You might say it right. So the next one is honoring and negating expectations. What we're talking about here is you have expectations in your relationship, in your work, with your children, with pets, with your life in general, and these expectations really people don't have to work with you on them. They don't have to at all. They can either negate them or they can honor them, and that's what your choice is as well on the daily basis, regular basis, all the time with everybody in every situation. You have a choice. You can honor them or you can negate the relationship. It's one or the other. Which one are you wanting to do? So as you work through all these characteristics that you want to be, character like flaws that you find, write the good and the bad. That way you know what you're working towards, and you can sit and go over definitions and use it in a sentence and think about what that really means to you in your world. Because a thoughtfulness in your world is making sure the kids have a little extra something, or picking up something else for your partner because you know they're having a long day and they need it, or helping your mom out because you see she's struggling with something, or calling a friend because you saw a post on Facebook. Be thoughtful, which means forward thinking about people, which means seeing something that needs to be done and doing it willingly, just because you saw it. Why not? All right, the next one is being loyal and being a Judas. So we have loyalty and we have betrayal. Sounds very easy, correct? It is. But does an opinion change your loyalty to somebody? Does an outside influence change how you feel about somebody else. I said it before. Your your yeah, faithfulness and speaking well of others when they are not present shows integrity and admiration. You're being loyal, whether friend, partner, family member, child, associate, business or business partner, whatever the situation is. Is your loyalty to them, or does it just depend on the situation and what's going on and who you're talking to and what kind of angle you're working? You see, and will stunt the deception can stunt the growth of the individual and the relationship. And those that are responsible pay the consequences, and they're not always fun. So we can choose to be loyal or not. And if not always, then we can just decide, all right, who's important? Who is loyal to me? Who deserves for me to speak up for them when I'm not when they're not around? Who deserves my trust? Who deserves these things? Not everyone's going to. Not everyone will. And that is so sad. But it is so cool. All right, the last one is pride and ego, or pride and forgiveness. Did someone do something to you that you have decided is so bad that you can never ever talk to them again? Now, disclaimer: there are things that need to be said that people do that you need to walk away from, you need to stay away from. And that's it. So let's not go into, well, what about this situation or what about that situation? I'm talking about petty ass stuff that means nothing in real time. And it's been a year and you don't even remember what the real argument was about, but you know you don't like them anymore. It's crap. It's so minor. If you haven't been around this person in that long, you don't talk anymore, then what are you missing? What exactly did you lose in that situation? Obviously, it wasn't somebody that was good to you, for you, happy for you, supportive, loyal, thoughtful, proud of you. You may want to look at friends' characteristics too. So, with forgiveness, people can be complete jackasses. We're aware of this. You know this is not something. You know what? Let's do that. You know a jackass. Write jackass in the comments. I think Facebook will do that. No, I want to get it all in. Weird. All right. So, if you know someone that's a jackass and they've just been rude and everything else, and you're done. You're done. That is fantastic. I am proud of you for that, and you have every right to be done. The only thing I ask is that you don't carry any bit of that energy with you into the future. Leave it with them. If they're not going to be a part of your life anymore, and you're not missing out on anything because you haven't lost anything, then don't worry about it. Take all of the intention, all of the good stuff, all the juju you sent their way, and send it right back into that mirror. There, you can forgive, but you don't have to forget. Some things you don't forget. Some things you don't forgive. But if you got petty ass little BS with all sorts of people and it is unnecessary drama, let it go. Oh, hi, daughter. Oh, that was my girl she called. Fun. So, little stuff like that doesn't mean anything. Forgive them. Let them go. Let the emotions go. Let the hurt go. When you forgive, that doesn't necessarily erase it. It just allows you the freedom to not have to worry or be frustrated or deal with it anymore. It's gone. It is let go. It is nada. Nada. Yeah. Thoughtfulness is the best way for me to put this. But when you have empathy for somebody, that means that you aren't necessarily feeling what they're feeling. You don't have to see what they're seeing. You don't have to hear what they're hearing. You don't smell, you don't taste, you're not touching the same stuff. But what you are able to do when you are able to empathize is put yourself in their shoes long enough that you can get an idea of the situation and you're there for it. You hear a lot of, I'm an empath. Yes, some people can feel emotions better than others. Some people see stuff, whatever. That's great. But all you have to do is be willing to take that step back. Any argument, any situation, anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. If you can look, especially in an argument, I know this is so hard, but if you're in an argument with someone, or someone has gotten so frustrated with you that they are out of control and you can't, you have no idea where to go next. Then literally take one step back in your mind and look at their actions. If they're angry and they're yelling at you, this is frustration. This is, you don't understand what I'm saying, and I'm going to say it until you get it. That's what this is. So, empathy is being able to look at a situation and understand why it's there, where it came from, sometimes. And if you can see that someone yelling and freaking out is either embarrassed, sad, frustrated, scared, embarrassed. There's a few. There's a few reasons. And none of them have to do with you. When you see someone crying, you may not understand that pain, but you've understood pain, you know pain, so you can empathize with them. It's just putting yourself in their shoes. So the next time you're in a situation with someone you don't like, don't get along well with, do that. See how that works. All right, we're gonna stop sharing that. We're gonna go back. Oh, hello. All right, lovies. Oh, you have to white my lens up. I'm like 8 colors. You know, the whole 50 shades of gray. I'm like 12 colors of khaki. Anyway, I cannot wait to see these eulogies. I'm going to say it again. Your homework is to write your own eulogy. What do you want to be remembered as? Who do you want to be remembered as? Do you want to be remembered? Do you want your your family to get up and say, this person was so amazing. She thought of others. She was kind. She shared. She was giving. She this. What do you want it to say? One part is you get to write the rest of your story. You get to determine what happens from now until tomorrow. As far as you're concerned, you get to determine this thing. So write your eulogy and then share it in the group for us because we should be good. I already know you. I already think you're rocking awesome. Let's share with the group who we're actually looking at, who's around us. If you have any questions, send them in to me. I will jump on Thursday if there are any questions. We didn't have any last week, so I didn't worry about it. I love that you guys are doing stuff and rocking and rolling and doing the exercises and sending the homework in. It is so much. I know this is so rude, but it is so much fun for me to get to do this and actually be able to talk and share and just pump information and help people, and it is amazing. So, as always, I love you. I hope you have an amazing week. I will talk to you guys. I haven't decided if we're doing your heart or your private part this week. So if you have an opinion, Drop it below and let me know. Otherwise, my lovely, I will talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing week. Ciao. Oh yeah, if you would like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that handy stuff. All of it actually helps a great deal. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you next week so we can deal with more stuff on the hood. Ciao.